Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. Everything here is good. You saw the title. I figured I'm halfway through my 6 weeks of court-ordered PT. I mean, obviously, it's not court-ordered, but it feels that way. You know, when a doctor says, we need to do these tests, and the insurance says no, you're going to do 6 weeks of physical therapy. It sure feels like it's court ordered, because it's like the doctor even told me, like, this isn't going to fix it, but it could help. And so far, I think he's right. However, if what I experienced this past January, which was crippling pain, like literally hard, I couldn't walk. I was in so much pain. And I've experienced that steadily for the last 8 months or 9 months. I have not experienced that since PT. So, obviously, strengthening the core and all that sort of stuff will help with keeping my now uncushioned vertebrae from shifting and pinching nerves, right? So, I'm halfway through my PT, 3 weeks in, and I can say I feel pretty good. Like I feel confident that this is a good path forward. I still have pain. There's still days, there's still moments throughout the days. There's still not days. I have not had a day of pain since the first probably week of PT. My PT has been focused on pelvic exercises. The PT, she said that my right leg was kind of shorter, not medically shorter, but because it was my hip was kind of unhinged essentially and was not seated properly, and that was causing me to, walk funny, whatever, which translates into a lot of pain. And since having her do, her kind of manipulations or whatever, massaging, forcing things back into place, she had to do that a few times. Like for the first week or two, she had to do that. And it's been staying in position ever since. And I've had other PTs that I've worked with say the same thing. Like, you're good. Now we just need to continue doing core strengthening, quad strengthening, all that sort of stuff to keep things in line. That has been working tremendously. Thanks to that work. And I've been doing it. She told me I had to do it twice a day. I've been doing it twice a day, every day. She's told me I had to ice 3 to 4 times a day. I've been icing probably 2 to 3 times a day, every day. So I have been doing the work. I will do the work. I will do whatever, short of like spinal surgery. I mean, I guess if it came down to it, I would do that too. Whatever it takes to not be in that pain again, because it was horrific. This has been, I don't want to say life-changing, but at least life-resetting. Like, I've gone back to where I felt like I was last year, which was I had started to do over a year ago. It's been about a year and a half now I've been walking every day. And then I started doing core exercises last summer, trying my own core exercises. Like, I researched, but I wasn't focusing on my hips. I was focusing on my back, and I was doing a lot of back exercises. I felt good, except that, one of those motions still hurt. Those motions still to this day hurt, and I'm still scared of certain things. I'm still scared of turning abruptly. I'm still scared of standing on one leg. Like, there's motions that when I do it, it hurts. And it's like, hey, let's not do this. And so I won't. But my day-to-day, like just getting up and being in pain, gone. Completely gone. In fact, this entire week, I have woke up with zero pain until about midday. And that's usually, well, I mean, I'm sore after my morning exercise routine, after what she's put me through. We've upped weights this week, though, so that's part of it. We've upped the reps, so I'm doing more weight, more reps, that sort of stuff. Um, so I'm sore, but I'm not in back pain. Back pain will come in the afternoon at some point after I walk, whatever, or maybe right before I walk, and then it'll kind of linger for a little while. Then it'll go away. Then I'll do my evening exercises. Like it comes and goes a little bit, but it's been very mild. It's been like, if this is the level of pain I have to deal with for the rest of my life, I'm good. Like it's been probably even a little more mild than my knee. If you don't know, I have osteoarthritis and degenerative joint disease in my knee. And I know I have degenerative disc disease in my back. Same kind of thing. My knee hurts all the time. Always has. I did PT for it for months and never felt any benefit from that PT. So I was a little weary of the PT, but honestly, it's been very much like, oh, okay, I will continue to do this. And so this week I got to work with a new PT for a day. He's more of a sports therapist, and he told me that his recommendation was, once we finish this course, he's like, you're going to want to keep this up and not just keep it up but progress. He's like, I think you're going to want to go to a gym and you're going to want to try to do more to keep this, to maintain. And I'm like, yeah, if that's what you tell me I have to do, that's exactly what I'll do. I will get in the car every morning, I will go to the gym, and I will do an exercise routine, and I'll come home or whatever. Or I'll buy the freaking machines and build my own gym, or whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, right? I'm willing to do the work. And I think that's part of the... I think that's something that separates a lot of people. If you're willing to do the work, and you're willing to make the change, you're a different person. Like, most people don't change in their lives, and they're not willing to make changes. I am willing to do this forever if this means I get to spend a longer, healthier, more fulfilled life with my wife and my children. Yeah, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not just going to sit and woe is me, my back hurts. I did that for 8 months, and I hated every minute of it. I tried my best to do it on my own. I should have seen a doctor way earlier. I think this could have been, we could be way past this. But the good news is, I have a light winter coming up. We just did that 24 hours in a car week traveling around the Midwest, and I didn't have a lot of pain from that. My next big adventure will be going back on the music cruise, and hopefully I don't have a lot of pain for that. Last year, or 2 years ago, I had just had a back spell before the cruise, but I was fine. So hopefully this year I'm more than fine, because it sucked. And if you're in pain, go see somebody. If you're in pain, just, it can be helped. Maybe not cured. I don't think I'm ever going to be painless. From what my doctor told me, not the PT, the doctor, the nerves being pinched, that's never going to get cured. There's like, unless they try to go in there and clean up the whatever the growths are, like if they try to repair, but I'm not really willing to do that. And he's like, I'm not really willing to do that. He's like, 90% of the time or 99% of the time we can manage this pain. If I'm just going to live with a little bit of nerve pain from time to time, I'm good. I can deal with that easily. I just ignore it. I'll just meditate it away, basically. That's not how it works. And it hurts like hell, and I'm in pain, but I just don't pay a lot of attention to it, and I move on with my life. I'm willing to do that. There we go. You got any questions? You got any affirmations of PT helping you through pain? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 10 habits you must quit to be happy. Number 5, quit talking down to yourself. One of the major reasons we fail is self-doubt and negative self-talk. Listen to the running script in your mind and replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Over time, you will change the trajectory of your life. This has been the focus of my life for the last couple of years, is learning how to work my way out of negative self-talk. I'm terrible at it. I put myself down constantly, and I think that was born of a sort of like covert narcissism type thing that I get, honestly. And it's gross and I don't like it. And I've been working really hard on remembering that it's okay. Like I'm good, and what I do is good, and I deserve to feel proud of the things that I create or the things that I do instead of feeling bad about it. I think it's important to remember that nobody's thinking about you. The only person thinking about you is yourself and maybe your spouse, if you're lucky. They're too busy thinking about themselves.